Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Coordination and control. Today we are discuss about the chemical coordination. Coordination and control, the main chemical coordination which is related with our endocrine system. So the endocrine glands are those glands which release their secretion in a form of hormones inside the body. It is also called the hormonal system, often operate the coordination with the nervous system. These are very important and plays an important role in the human body. There are few adrenal glands, the structure and the functions of the adrenal, some glands: hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenals, pancreas gland, the islets of Langerhans, ovaries in females and testes in male. These are total about the glands. The endocrine gland consists of the endocrine glands and it regulates the different processes in the body, and the chemical produced is for the effectors, and chemicals are known as hormones. The characteristic of the hormone secrete the small amount by the endocrine gland and pour directly to the blood stream. इनकी जो secretion है ना वो directly blood stream में जाती है. Ductless gland है, कोई duct नहीं होती इनमें. They are effect on the emergency factors and others also. They always work on the target organs. Deficiency of the hormones always cause the disease. Okay, different endocrine glands present in the body. The number one is hypothalamus gland or the pituitary gland. It is a P-shaped gland located in the center of the skull, and it controls the inhibitory hormones. Hypothalamus control the pituitary gland. So the pituitary gland, the importance of the pituitary gland is there are two lobes of the pituitary, anterior and posterior pituitary. So they control the hormones, growth hormones, one of the important roles of the somatotropin, growth hormones. It promotes the growth of the body. Second is the pineal gland, and this is just has no such a function but supposed to be a vestigial organ. Okay, it is just a vestigial organ, the pineal gland, present in the brain area but not a more important function. The next one is the thyroid gland, and the thyroid gland is very important because the thyroid gland is the largest endocrine gland in the human body. It is present in the neck region below the larynx and produce the hormone thyroxine. Role of the iodine and goiter, control the goiter, is by this. Iodine is required for the production of these hormones. If the person lack iodine in diet, thyroid gland cannot make its hormones. So the condition becomes goiter. Okay, hyperthyroidism. Okay, parathyroid hormones. The next one is the parathyroid hormone, and the parathyroid hormones are 4 glands situated on the posterior side of the thyroid glands. It increases the level of the calcium ions in the blood. Thymus gland. The thymus gland secretes the thymus hormones which plays an important role in the immune system. They make your defense system of the body. Defense system means against the diseases. Okay, the next one is the adrenal gland, and the adrenal gland, there are 2 adrenal glands which are situated above the kidneys. Each adrenal gland consists of 2 parts. Outer part is the cortex and the inner one is the medulla. Epinephrine secretes a hormone called the hormone which release when there is response to the stress. And the corticosteroids are other hormones which maintain the balance of the salts and water here. So it's an importance of this one. The next one is the testes. Male have the sex glands called the testes, and they secrete the androgens, the important hormone which contribute the production of the sperms and the development of the prostate. Similarly, in the females, they have the sex glands called the ovaries, release the hormones named as estrogen, and it is for the development of the female sexual characters. Okay, the estrogen work with the certain pituitary hormones to control the menstrual cycle also. So this is total about the endocrine system which control a lot of function of your body. 4 major endocrine glands are adrenal, pituitary, thyroid and the pancreas. If there is, we are discussing one by one. Adrenal glands, adrenal cortex one area and the adrenal medulla is the second area. If there is any deficiency of the gland or the increased secretion of the gland, both are in the form of disease. Like in the over secretion and less secretion is always cause a disease. The pituitary gland disease is the trophinism and diabetes insipidus. Diabetes mellitus is related with the glucose, and insipidus is related with your kidneys, the water balance, the maintenance of the water, the reabsorption of the water. Okay, so the pituitary gland is for the vasopressin, increase of the rate of reabsorption of water from the nephron. If pituitary does not secrete these hormones, then amount less absorbed by the nephrons and cause a disease called diabetes insipidus. Okay, diabetes insipidus is a disease which formed when not functioning of this. The thyroid, when there is increased secretion of the thyroid, when there is, it is called the hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is overproduction of this, and hypothyroidism is less production of this. The next one is the pancreas, very important with your sugar level. If there is increased level of the any hormones, then the disease related to hormones, glucagon and insulins are secreted by this. Glucagon influences the liver to release glucose in blood, and so the blood glucose concentration rises. And insulin influences the liver to take excess glucose from the blood, so that the blood concentration fails. Diabetes mellitus, when there is a person who, diabetes mellitus is a type of a disease in which there is increased level of glucose in your body, then in your pancreas there is a normal secretion of a hormones take place which is called the insulin, and it controls the blood glucose level. Similarly, when there is less hormone present, less glucose level, then the glucagon can regulate and control the function and blood glucose level is maintained. कहने का मतलब ये कि जब आपका शुगर का लेवल ज़्यादा हो गया, इंसुलिन आपके लीवर से रिलीज़ हुई और उसके आपके ब्लड के अंदर से ग्लूकोज के लेवल को कंट्रोल कर लिया, और उसी तरह से जब आपने कुछ खाया नहीं, फास्टिंग में हो, तो ग्लूकागोन रिलीज़ होगा और वो आपके ब्लड में ग्लूकोज के लेवल को ओके कर देगा. ओके, थैंक यू.